right, welcome back, everybody. We had a quick impromptu break because Jones, the Chaos DM, um, decided to step on my power button on my old keyboard. Why they put power buttons on keyboards, I will never understand. But hey, that's what I got. So we're back. Um, we're picking up with the Crass Menagerie story. They are on the outside of Whitlaw, in some of the I guess you would say like what is it like the suburbs, I guess. Um, oh, okay, cool. There was a lot of crashing, so okay, sorry. So and now they are gathering with their caravans, and they are meeting with Pew Lamb and a few others from the Unveilers contingency from the Heralds of Exploration, uh, a group from the College of Fascinations, as they prepare to disembark, heading west along the North Mason for what could be up to 10 days of travel, depending on weather conditions and how willingly they are to push the various horses that will be pulling their carts. But something that was trying to bring up to attention before the power went out is that none of the unveilers are in their obvious unveiler garb, so they're missing the blue robes and everything. Uh, when you, I'm going to give this to Karos because of his keen eye and his ability to read people and all that. While it's not obvious, they still do carry some semblance of their organization's colors. Uh, you pick out uh, Pew May, Pew Lamb, sorry, before he was even introduced to you, just because his sash that he's wearing, well, it's a sash, it's a belt, is of a an azure color. So, but when you meet him, he and glad to meet you. Uh, the visual expression on this individual, or how they look, another Khemri. He has, for fun, he has a bowl cut of hair. So his hair is very much like you put a bowl on his head and kind of trim around it. So very much has a bowl cut of hair. Um, Interesting color. It's all black, uh, but there is in the back just a little strip of yellow, like vibrant yellow. Um, his nose is not nearly as vibrant in color as Fuma's. It's just a little bit of blue is starting to show around the base, indicating that he's much younger. Uh, he has piercing yellow gold eyes, uh, clean shaven. When he smiles, as he sees you guys approaching, one of his one of the front teeth that you can see, not the ones directly in the front, but over to the side. I think I said it was his left tooth, if I remember right, is made of gold. So something happened there, and looks to you guys. All right, fun. Uh, something group that is going to be helping, right?
Inside check. He's full of shit. He knows us.
Okay, inside check him.
Fuck, I didn't roll well.
Is this where we slowly become
Oh
the
wait, I get advantage on this.
taskmasters?
Ah, cause of my totem. Let's go.
What was that,
Power.
Kyle?
It says this where we slowly become the taskmasters.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure you know who we
22
are.
insight.
What to do? Oh, he is full of shit for sure.
Yeah.
He's just saying, "All right, something something crew,
Uh huh.
nice."
Never. Just never. You don't know. Nothing.
Never nothing. All right, the never nothings. Got it.
Yeah.
I will remember that. So never nothings. Nice to meet you. He reaches in his around his waist. He's got a gourd. Pops it off. You hear the bunk sound. Um, think all of you are proficient in perception. As he plugs it, your noses are just accosted by strong ass alcohol. Ugh.
Oh,
Dunk, puts it
you
down.
are the fun one. Okay.
All right. Uh, yeah. All right, knuckleheads.
I'll point to
Um,
Dregnar and Rock and be like, don't get these two started. It could be a problem. Just
You'll see
they've
Dregnar put his glass back in his thing.
they literally have made a name for themselves this way. Just let you know.
Aren't we tied? I think we're doing other to break the tie.
Oh, here it goes.
I mean, that we
The
got.
glass starts to come back out.
All right, we got at least 7 days of travel. We can make it 8 or 11 if it happens to be bad weather for a drinking day. We'll figure this out. But first things first. Pew Lamb, nice to meet you. Honestly, I'll learn your names on the road. This is caravan that's heading to West Green. Have any of you ever been to West Green? West Green, West Green. Anybody West Green? Just pointing.
Is it west
Carl,
of
have you
here?
Nope.
been to West Green? Yeah. Yes, it is west of here, actually. Correct. Cardinal
stuff
directions
more
actually
west?
matter.
As far as west I've ever been.
Just is there stuff more west than West Green?
There's a lot of stuff more west than West Green,
Fascinating.
but it is the border of Cled.
Ah,
So, cool. I'm going to be giving geography lessons while we're traveling. Do I need to teach civics as well? Do I need to teach brewery? Do I need to teach anything else while we're on the way? I'm assuming you guys know
a
how.
little counting would be helpful.
Okay, got it. We'll do that. So, all right. So knuckleheads, the know nothings, the never minds, the somethings or others. Very well. Again, nice to meet all of you. Thank you for agreeing to help. Seriously, this is important shit.
We'll be friends. It'll be good.
We'll be friends. We'll have fun. Try not to let any of these other people die.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, so I'm told. And from what I'm supposed to say, nice work in the vaults. I think is what I'm supposed to say, right? Nice work in the vaults. Am I supposed to give you guys credit for the vaults?
I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but it's certainly earned, I'd say.
Yeah, okay, cool. Formalities. Um, yes. Uh, if you need anything, unfortunately, I was given designation of being the guy in charge of this traveling circus.
How many people total we got here? What? I'm guessing
Well,
another
there's
two
5
dozen or
carts.
more.
Each cart. Yeah, well, in total, we're going to be traveling with, well, with you guys included. Was there 6 of you?
Yeah.
6 of you. That's going to be 31 individuals total.
I think that my math added up there, but I don't know.
31 people.
Yes. Most of them are individuals that, let's say, would lose in a slapping fight with a newborn squirrel. So, it is our job to keep our colleagues safe.
It's a little different than what Nofuma was telling us. So they could kind of hold their own.
Well, I mean, okay, I can hold my own, but Opal can hold her own. I can hold my own. Opal can hold her own.
I'm pretty sure I can hold my own.
I can. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then of course there's one other individual. You'll meet him. He's wonderful. He can definitely hold his own. Um, we honestly just call him 14.
Call him 14. Is that what you said?
14?
14,
Like the number?
the number.
Is that his age?
You know what? I wish it was. No. 14 is how many years he's supposed to be locked up for. But he's got his particular skill set. So, 14.
Okay.
So, don't worry. 14 is actually really friendly. When I say locked up, it's more of a joke. He's a handful. You think I'm a handful? 14's a handful.
I don't think you're a handful.
So cool. That's
Yeah, yet,
you
I
will
guess.
be proven wrong
Sure.
on this trip. Uh, but yes, so Opal, 14, and myself, while I am technically representing the Heralds of Exploration, 14 is representing the College of Fascinations, and Opal is representing the Unveilers. Uh, we are part of the initial security detail. Uh, Rather than having to hire out mercenaries or anyone, well, we got lucky and got
The
the know nothings.
close. Come on,
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
I mean, I I don't have to say it
You don't. It's
until
true.
you.
But the mere facts that you said you don't have to say it means I think you know what it is. Anyway, we'll hash that out on the road, I guess.
Sure. Do you want me to call you the Vault Breakers because you broke the vault?
Ooh, I like that one. Can we switch?
Got a ring to it.
Okay,
Not
Vault
quite the
Breakers. There you go.
It's an improvement.
All right.
I mean, we can have multiple names. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just not too many. We know what happens to people with too many nicknames.
I think the only problem would be is if people thought we were constantly breaking into vaults. Versus
We
just
could
like
do that as a. I mean, it's,
smashing them asunder.
Could that be our new shtick? Should we do that?
isn't that kind of what
I
we're doing out in
would.
the West anyway?
Do they got vaults over there?
I don't know. We're just bringing
I
back
mean,
some.
if you look at, and he kind of looks around. If you look at old ruins and the potential secrets that are hidden in them and everything, then yeah, I guess you could look at it as a big old vault. You know what? I'm thirsty. Takes this thing, uncorks it, attacks your noses again.
How
Throws it back
big
out.
is
Smells
this guy? Like height and weight estimate.
What kind of
Oh,
liqueur is that? That smells awful.
Smells like kerosene.
yeah, I'm trying to get some color in my nose. You know.
Is
think-
it
No, you
made
don't
of
know.
corn or something from the countryside?
It's actually made from the various crops over from the field
That's
trails.
definitely
But
made from some sort of fermented root vegetable.
It smells like it could power a
not
low-grade engine.
you know artificers.
What's an engine?
Yes. No, 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 no. Oh, an engine is a device that these artificers come up with that seems to make things go boom
As soon as you start to
and work.
explain it to me, I'll walk off.
Okay, I'm gonna like this guy. I'm gonna get him to smile by the end of this trip. Uh, as you know your enemy thing, easily for you to size him up. He is 5.5 feet tall. He is 145 pounds of lean. Um, what would you like to know? Well, actually, let's review what the new
I was
your
just
enemy
I was trying to figure out how much of an alcoholic he was that he's putting back this hard stuff. And if he, if he's like 300 pounds and 7 feet tall, then he'd be like, all right.
You gotta pace yourself.
So
but
far, Karos is a little concerned.
I will put it this way: he hasn't slurred his words yet. He hasn't stumbled or stared off yet or anything. So
It's also mid-morning, so let's go.
Liver disease does not care about how functioning your alcoholism is.
14 is for how many years he has left to live with his liver functioning like that.
Woo!
yeah. So but I don't know, Karos, just for the sake of fun, is there? I'm gonna look up what your options are now that we've expanded it.
Oh
Is there
yeah.
anything you want to know about him? Like, and I'll pull it up, Materia Fighter, or I could just pull up your cheat sheet. Where are you? Changed it.
Yeah, I haven't done the
Uh,
updated fighter in 5e.
Yeah. So know your enemy. You can choose two of the following: Strength Core, Strength, Dex, Con. You get to know if it's equal, superior, or inferior to you, and if they have proficiency in the saving throw. You can know their armor class. You can know their current hit points, and you can know their total class level, if any, and if any of those are fighter specific.
Well, we'll go with the obvious one first. Strength.
Less than yours.
proficient.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then I'm looking at it right
Say
now.
total levels is interesting at least.
Yeah, I also want to. I'm stuck between total levels and Constitution score.
Yeah, I agree.
If he has like a 30
Yeah, he's
Constitution,
just
I'd be like, okay, maybe.
Total 2
Uh,
hit.
let's go. Let's go Constitution for now.
Constitution. What is your Constitution? 4?
18.
18. It is less than yours, actually.
Ooh.
Um, but give me a. Your perception and your investigation are the same, right? I forget because of that you said,
Yeah.
right? Give me
I
one of those. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be. Let's see if you
perception.
pick
All
up
right.
something. I'm gonna. Yeah, just do that.
There it is.
And let me know what the number is because I stepped away from the computer for 2 seconds.
Oh dang, we were 2 off from a crit.
No, 6 off, right?
Quick, he stepped away. Just change the
Oh no, it's a
digital
5.
dice.
Sorry, it's a 5.
Yeah, it was 5. So we've got a 14 total.
14 total. Um, yeah, it doesn't really make sense if this guy really does drink as much
Wait!
as.
I finally remembered that I didn't get rid of it, so I can use it. I will also
Tactical
spend.
assessment or whatever.
We'll do tactical assessment. So
Okay,
we'll
there we
spend
go. Cool.
1 charge off and 1d10.
Oh shit.
So that is now a 22.
See, tactical assessment, really good. 22. He has around his neck. He has a very interesting, pretty simple, but simple like cord. And at one point, you see him kind of adjusting his shirt. He kind of pulls it up a little bit and then kind of tucks it back in. And on the cord, it's 2 tankards smashing into each other. And you've heard of these. It's basically an amulet of the drunkard. So he can drink all he wants and
He gains HP
not
from
have
it.
adverse effects, and it heals him. Yes.
It's like
So
you're
with
drinking
that,
ethanol. It's gross.
I will tell you this because I don't mind giving you this because you've statted him out and caught this. He is the way of the drunkard.
Oh.
Yeah. He is very much a practitioner in the
Drunken
way of the drunkard.
fist.
Little tipsy sway action.
Tipsy sway, though Materia
Oh, is it a different name?
monk in general is better, but hopefully and the drunkard is a lot better. The way the drunkard master is a lot better too. So yeah, he is, if not because you didn't do a full level breakdown, he is definitely though a practitioner and a follower of the way of the drunkard fist.
I see. Well,
So
that at least alleviates some concern there. So, all right.
so I will say you do know in some of your travels as you guys, I will say if you guys are cool, you guys will start departing, joining the group. There are, I can't even remember if I said 5 or 6. There would be 6
6.
caravans, right? 6, yes. There would be 6 caravans. You guys can split up as well as you see fit. Pew Lamp will be like, no, don't be shy, don't be strangers. Feel free to get to know everyone that you will be responsible for. The lives are literally in your hands. You might as well get to know the people that you will be responsible for having get killed. I'm kidding, of course. So feel free to sit where you wish, right alongside if you wish. We will have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. There'll be 4. No, sorry, I got to do the math real quick. There's So there's, sorry, 6 carts. There's 3 horses to a cart, so there's 18. But then they have an additional 2. There's 2 spare because they have 20 horses total. There's 2 spare horses that will be free ride along the side. If any of you wish to ride a horse, by all means, feel free. If you don't wish, all I ask is that you don't hog the horses. But feel free to disseminate and disperse as you wish to sit amongst your companions. And remember, all these smiling faces literally are depending on you to keep them alive.
I
But
mean,
we are going
so
into a place.
yeah, but how long until it starts to get nasty? Like, first couple days, I imagine probably okay.
I mean, we're leaving somewhere nasty just now. I mean, look behind you. You call Whitlaw pretty? That place is nasty.
I mean, I don't have a great
Fair.
love for it, but of the cities we've been to, it's probably been the easiest to be in.
Well, okay, fair. Um, honestly, we will probably not run into anything dangerous until we make it to the west, all the way. Uh, North Mason is pretty well a snooze fest until you make it to the boundaries. Though, I mean, there are bandits and there are wild animals and there are the occasional monstrosities that decide to just kind of say hello. So I give us, I don't know, I give us about a 15-20% chance to find some action while we're traveling before we get to all the way to our destination.
Okay.
Nowhere in mind.
Cool. Very well. So, feel free to make friends. Feel free to enjoy the ride. But at the same time, don't slack off, even though I just told you that the chances of anything bad happening are fairly low. You guys are professionals. You knuckleheads. You know nothings. You something or others. Need I go on? Perfect. Takes another swig. He jumps on one of the horses, gets to the front, and well, part of it he would have introduced you to everybody, so I forgot about that. But he would have introduced you to everybody, and then you guys take off on the road.
Yeah.
Cool. Who wants to roll for the
Onwards.
first day of travel?
Not me, because I'm forgetting that I have to figure out my goddamn command styles and pick one.
Okay, fair. All right, who
I'll
rolled
give
for
it
the
a
first day
go.
of travel? Please let me know the number if you did roll it, just because
Is it a D20?
D20.
Yo! I got a 5.
See, I said we're doomed. We're absolutely doomed.
Off to a great start.
Don't worry, guys. I got just the character for when this kind of stuff happens. Just we gotta go west.
Just
I
gotta
don't know
go
what you're talking
west,
about.
go west. All right. Um, so a 5 on a D20. All right. So, the what was that left? So the first day of travel goes fairly well. I will say that for the most part, the travel itself is good. The weather is calm. The sun is forgiving. There's nice cloud cover, blue skies. Um, how quickly it goes from the hustle and bustle of Whitlaw to the quiet road. Though the first day there is a significant number of caravans and travelers, and that along the North Mason, coming from the west to the east, their location would be Whitlaw. As let me get you guys something new and fancy on the.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go.
So where you guys are gathered, that is Whitlaw, all the way over here. All the way over here is your destination of West Green. This round road is representing the North Mason. Down here would be
Deep root.
parts of, well, somewhere in there is Deep Root. Yep.
Okay.
But this would be the hills and the lakes and that. And you can see that there are some establishments, and by that I mean like townships, along the way, though fairly remotely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, yeah. So each block represents a full day's worth of travel if you're traveling at a standard pace. So you can see it is,
Yep.
unless if you have good weather or some luck when the travels, it'll take you about 10 days to get to your final destination. Though there are ways to expedite it. First day, like I said, fairly simple, fairly quiet. You do see quite a number of travelers heading into Whitlaw. Uh, though it is a nice day. Though, because you guys rolled so low, the interaction with the rest of the travelers is sparse and sparing, as no one really wants to break the ice. Um, I will continue to ask for rolls for the next day of travel, unless if somebody wishes to roleplay something, ask something, do something, etc.
The first night, Dreg's gonna do something. Just let me know.
All right. No objections. It'll be first night. You guys travel your day's way. You make it to a Pathmaker's Rest. It is one of the um, it is a large Pathmaker's Rest, likely due to the proximity that it is within Whitlaw, and the likelihood of having a high volume coming through here. Typically, in a Pathmaker's Rest that you guys have been to, a caravan of 6 plus 20 horses plus 31 individuals would have packed this place. It's not even half full. So, a very large stopping point. What would you like to do in the evening, Dregnar?
Dregnar is going to do his meditation, and then that's when he's going to get his notification that we talked about earlier. And then what I talked about in chat will occur. I will use Pass Without Trace and sneak out before the dawn happens.
And this was to me, or did you share it with the group as well?
To you.
I'm just making sure I keep up with this, sorry. Alright, who else is doing anything in the evening, or just taking it easy?
Since we've been told that it's safe and whatever and shouldn't be worried about anything, I would like to continue to work on my boulder dash spell of, me being a boulder.
Oh, yes. Do you still have your initial tallies of successes and failures somewhere?
Oh god, yeah, it's somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I remember you weren't doing
I was
terrible on it.
thought I was doing well on it.
Yeah, I remember not terrible. I remember, I think you did like one really, really good roll, one moderate
Whoa.
roll, and one...
Oh, that's the Pass Without Trace.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, something like that. So, I would like to continue on working that. I'm not worried about noise or anything. Been told that there's nothing dangerous other than bandits, monstrosities, and wild animals.
Okay, so go ahead. How are you working on it? Are you working on the physicality of it? Are you working on just transcribing the thought of it to parchment? Like, what aspect of it do you wish to work on?
I mean, tucking into my shell and becoming a boulder, like that part's easy. The mechanism, the magic that propels me seems to
Okay.
be the
Yeah,
issue
The-
I'm having.
the system of locomotion. I got you.
Yeah. Once I'm tucked in, I can't see all that well. So, I'm working on steering and actual like power and control and
Cool.
and like what the what of it.
These are words I thought I would never get to say. Give me an athletics check using your intelligence.
Sick.
Fuck, I
Whoa.
love D&D. Yes.
Okay, so again on these things, I never really remember what to do. So a
Okay.
D20 plus just the +4 of my intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah, are
'Cause
you
you're not
proficient in
proficient.
athletics or
No.
no?
No.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I quit. I'm not playing anymore.
It's gonna one.
GG.
I got a 1.
That's still
Okay.
5.
Why don't you just use your portent since you're not?
Oh,
you're not
that's
gonna reroll in the morning.
true.
I was.
Well, I already rolled and it's funny.
He
So let's see
rolled
what
and
happens.
that's the result. Okay.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Okay. All right. So what was supposed to be a very calm night? How? Do you mind if I take the reins and make this go a little bit disastrous, Rock? I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
Can
I mean,
I-
it's
cool.
Can I add something?
always disastrous.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I
Turned
was
against us for the last time. Put him down.
I was gonna suggest that Al and I would be working on the teleportation stuff still, and
That is fine.
and that
Yeah. We don't want to make a scene. We don't want to be too loud. I don't think we should put on any kind of show tonight. Let's just focus on studying some stuff. Try to get ahead that way. Yeah.
Okay. That
You
is.
did
that-
not send that memo to Rock.
I mean, not that
So
Rock, not that it matters anyway. If Rock heard that,
Mm-hmm.
Rock does Rock things.
yeah.
So Rock, while you are still naive and you are still clumsy and you are still Rock, everything that embodies Rock, you still have some understanding of the practice that you are trying to make into Arcane Manifest. And you do not give yourself enough space. You thought you gave enough space to practice and develop this boulder dash spell. Um, there's there's a couple, and you're persistent. I give you that. So there's throughout the night, there's a couple hours where you are still, like I said, the physical mechanic is of getting in your shell. For you, it's very easy, especially since you took the feat. Getting in your shell, and you're very cozy with your home on your back, and you're even more cozy with your home on your back thanks to the haversack-like contraption that your kobold friends made for you. However, this being said, you take off your equipment just to practice because you don't want to damage your equipment. You go, about 300 yards um, away from the camp where everyone's resting, and unbeknownst to you, Dregnar is sneaking away. And you tuck in your shell and you work on propelling yourself and taking notes. And Pebble is out there as kind of like a marker, tweeting so you can hear her, so you can kind of practice and steer and aim. And it's not going very well tonight. So as you're practicing, you're getting more and more frustrated, and you don't realize that you're just moving closer and closer to the caravan. And you're practicing and you're prepping, and then you get just frustrated as all hell. And instead of being a wizard that bonks things with your staff, you now become a turtle shell that gets propelled randomly, extremely fast through the caravan. I need you to roll me D4, please. D4 plus 2, if you'd be so kind.
5 total.
5 total.
Yeah, 5 total.
You come careening, propelling. All of a sudden, there's this blitz of blue and teal, and anyone that's awake at this point where he's practicing, because it's not too late in the night because he starts, comes careening through, and there's this sound of crushing wood, smashing lumber, as Rock, out of nowhere, just careens through the Pathmaker's Rest and demolishes, but cripples 5 of your 6 caravans as a stray boulder of turtle flesh just out of control.
Oh God.
We don't say that.
Pulam, Opal, and 14 all just get up thinking that holy shit, something is just going wrong, because it is loud crashing sound. It's like, some of the horses, even though they're tied down, and they spook and begin to just break. They were not super securely tied, right? They weren't expecting anything, so they were just loosely tied off. Some of them managed to break free and get startled and start running. I need Rock to roll me. There are 20 horses. What is a good?
Shit.
Roll me.
Uh,
Roll me 3d6.
3d6. Oh boy, now
Yes.
Average
Well,
of
apparently we're not
10 and a
gonna make-
half.
Yeah, apparently we're not gonna make it to West Green tonight, boys. It's okay.
No. Okay. 2 1s and a 3.
Oh, good.
Oh wow. So how many is that? That's
5.
2 1s and a 3. So 5. Only 5 of the horses manage to properly break free and start booking it down the Mason Fair in the direction of the next visible light source, which doesn't matter. So I will be at least generous that they will be running west in the direction that you guys need to go.
Can I? So when I did take my command style, I chose combat annihilation. Can I which
Cool.
slows down enemy initiatives? Can I leverage that to catch up to like one or maybe even two of them to slow them down?
Sure, that I'll allow that. Because you were, let's say, no one was really asleep yet, right? It wasn't like that late. So yeah, as this crashing sound of splintering wood and frightened uh, equine and panicking. This is an interesting night. And panicking adventurer. Yeah, we'll just call them, expedition party. There we go. 14, Afuma, not Afuma, 14, Pume, and Opal all emerge, getting ready to assess the situation. Rock, you smash into the center stone of the Pathmaker's Rest, and you swear you break your back. You don't actually, but you really ding yourself up. You ran into 3 carts and a giant boulder in the middle. Can you roll me 10d6 damage, please?
That's a level 5 fireball.
The spell was going so well until now.
Hey, Rock, what are you talking about? Do you have a new offensive spell?
That's true. I think you're done.
I wanted to roll low. I assume you wanted me to roll low, right?
Yeah, this is how much damage you're doing.
Yeah, so I'll just call the numbers out. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 26, 30, 34, 36, and I have to roll 2 more.
Those are high rolls. Jesus Christ.
Oh
It's
my
our
God.
very
My God, 45. I rolled a 2 4s, 5s, and 6s.
Average
Wow.
35? Holy sh!
40,
Yeah, it is average
45.
of- Well, yeah, but
Jeez.
you went 10 above average. Wow.
That is
Wow.
holy
That,
shit.
now, if you could save that roll for something in the future.
Jeepers, this is a
Too
bad
late.
day to be learning magic.
You,
Everything ignites.
yes, Rock. Yeah, you, and all this happens within. I'm gonna extend it. It's not gonna be just 6 seconds, right? It happens within like the span of 30 seconds, Rock, and you are inside your shell panicking because you cannot control what is going on. You just feel impact, impact, impact. You hear all the muffled sounds of just, all the wood splintering, the horse's name, people getting, and
Screaming children.
There's no children on this expedition.
Thank God.
Good.
But you just slam into the central boulder that has the Pathmaker's crest on it, and you don't want to come out of your shell. You're in a lot of pain. You're in so much pain, and for the next 24 hours, you are considered dazed because you have a concussion, my man.
Excellent.
So
Did I take the 45 damage?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Ow.
You
Yeah.
might want to get checked by a health professional.
And now here's the only other part that is very, very mean of me, but you rolled a 1.
Yep.
All right.
You rolled
How
a
many
1
people
and
did you injure?
stuck with it.
How many people did you kill?
How many people did you injure? You probably hopefully didn't kill anybody. So there
If he did
are.
45 points of damage to himself,
Yeah, but he took every hit. He's just gonna hit a bunch of things once, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
but that was also at the end.
Remember
Well,
that
I
little
just kinda
girl with a
summed it all
kitten
He
up.
that I
just added
saved?
it up,
she-
yeah.
yeah. It's just like every impact that
cumulative,
he hit,
right.
essentially. Yeah. All right. 45. How do I want to do this? Okay.
Probably another
45.
3d6.
Children killed.
Divided by
Okay.
the number of things that were hit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So possible targets. There's 30 people, 31, well, 30 people because he's not one of them. So There's 30 people, 20
I'm a target.
horses. You guys were
We're
on
all
the camp.
targets.
You guys you're all within
What?
the area.
Greg wasn't. I wasn't there.
Oh, sorry, Greg is out.
29 then.
And
29,
then, are you counting the wagons as
cards.
targets as well? Because
Yes.
you're busting those up. Yeah.
6 cards, so that's 34. To 35. 35.
Mhm.
The boulder, 35.
Pathmaker, no.
36. Okay. Roll me a 36. Roll me a D 100.
2d10s. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so declare what's first or whatever,
Yeah.
or
So front number is a 3.
okay.
And second number is a 7. 37.
And I said it was 36.
Yeah, I think
Holy
so.
shit, you were a lucky man. Okay. Yeah, in that case, you are a very lucky man. Surprisingly, throughout all of this chaos, Rock's the only one that got hurt.
Nice.
There's emotional
Whoa.
damage for everyone else.
See, if I would have stayed, he would have hurt somebody.
It would have been you though, so who cares?
So they, yeah. So within all this, we're talking like the carts are missing wheels, or some of them, the bottom has been damaged. Some of the fires have went out because Rock's boulder self went through them and snuffed them out. Yet, throughout all this, only one jackass got hurt.
The jackass who
Davis.
started it.
You sprint out,
Yeah. Whoa, whoa,
kind of
whoa.
picking up the situation. And I think you even have. Do I remember this right?
What?
Do you even have animal handling?
Oh, I am
think you do.
proficient, and I have an advantage on it today
Yeah.
because of my totem.
Yeah. So somehow I'm not. I mean, I'll let you roll if you want to.
Yeah, sure,
But I was
let's
just gonna
roll.
play with the roll.
I
Alright,
can,
go ahead and just.
One for each.
Is he helping the ones that ran away or the ones that are still here?
Yeah, the
calm
spooked.
The ones that ran away.
down?
Go ahead, Al.
Can I assist or use a dimension door to try and catch up with them? Take Davis with me.
You can do a whole bunch of things. You are free
Oh.
to move. So, how do you want to assist? Do you want to help action assist? Do you want to bardic him? Do you want to just? What's your assisting? What does it look like?
We'll start with the bardic because we step out of the tent and he probably snaps his vision and sees something that he needs to take care of. So I'll inspire him so that he can progress on that.
Nice.
Okay.
I rolled
Alright,
two
so go ahead.
checks at advantage and one with a bardic, if that's okay.
So I'll go
Yep.
right behind you,
that's fine.
Davis.
So the first one was a 16, which became an 18 after the bardic, and then the second one was a natural 20 for 26 total.
26 plus the bardic.
No. The bardic I used in the first one.
Oh, okay.
It's a D10 now, right? Al?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Yes.
So
I rolled a 2.
with ease, I'm still gonna say with ease.
Oh yeah.
By the time Al catches up to you, because you already sprinted out, for some reason, the way when you came out, your presence kind of startled the horses a little bit. They kind of looked back and lost some of their momentum going forward, so you were able to catch up to them quickly. And then by the time Al catches up to you, you already have both of them by the reins, turning them. You hand them to Al, and you start running after another one,
Nice.
and you're able to get a third one out.
Oh shoot.
Can,
Let's
Because of
go.
the natural 20.
is it too late to haste, Davis?
No, because he would have been handing stuff off to you.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay. I'll when he hands me the 2 horses, I go, Davis, be free.
Sheesh.
All right, so yeah, now Davis is able to catch all
All of them.
So 4 horses now. And
Next 2 checks are 16 and 21 for animal handling.
another easy. Yeah. You startle them by how quickly you catch up to them, right? But like
I'm like outrunning them.
you're able. Yeah, you are outrunning them actually. But you get them, and for the sake of brevity, we'll say that one of the of all people, one of the heralds is able to track down the fifth horse that is spooked.
Nice. And then in a minute, I'm
When
just
you
like,
get back,
thanks.
Good
so
job.
when you get back to the camp, and there are damaged wagons and tents are rammed through and fires are snuffed out and everything. Um, so 14. 14, I don't know if any of you have ever met his species before. Let's roll a survival check for everyone in the group. For the chances,
including me.
Rock, yeah, you're still part of the group.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
And I will tell you what dazed means in a second, and I will
Seven.
also.
17.
Adam, I'm assuming not make some up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, you said this is a survival check?
Correct.
Survival, so you can add your D4. Yes.
We can add a D4, and also that was just the rolls.
And you can portent it if you want.
Man, I rolled well.
All right.
24.
20.
24.
All right. Let me find.
Damn, I thought my 20 was good. Then you mofos like fucking
Well,
24. Let's go.
A lot of you have actually run into this. Then. All right. So what do we got? We got Al has not, surprisingly. So this is before Davis met Al. Um, Davis, you have Karos, you have Dragnar's not here.
I did a lot of things before I met Al.
Rock, you have, and then Sej, Donnie, did you roll? I don't see your survival check.
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. But a survival, if you'd be so kind.
Are they
No
even
guidance or
on?
anything. It's just
Fuck, what's your continent again?
Where did my...
Rune.
No, his continent. Ushabti.
Oh, Ushapti, maybe.
I don't remember the whole continent. I know the area. Oh my
Well,
yeah,
do you
roll
though?
advantage
Looking
again.
at that roll, do you? No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's fine.
god.
So yeah, so Rock, Davis,
Living in
and
palaces.
Karos. 14 is a okay 7.5 foot tall, chitinous covered, four arms, 2 legs, insectoid humanoid creature known as the Entomin. Essentially, they are Materia's version of a
They
Thrycreen.
have really good
Less on.
pastries.
It's funny actually they said that. They so the to now break from D&D proper. They are more on the humanoid side in the and like their facial features. So they are not monstrosities. Um, but essentially just imagine. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hunter x Hunter, but if you are, think of the if you need to look it up, the Chimera ants meets a Thrycreen. So they have humanoid features, but they are very much insectoid. 13 uh yeah, comes out and is just wielding quickly comes out and in the left primary arm and the left secondary arm is wielding like a glaive. In one of the smaller arms is wielding a buckler or shield, and then in the other arm is wielding a scimitar, and just comes out ready to defend, and then just leaps in the direction of the noise, and then stops over the boulder, assesses the situation, turns the glaive around, just kind of pokes with the butt end, rock shell, flips him over, turns back, and you can see that their antennas kind of like how moths have like fuzzy antennas. All the little fuzzes kind of striate and move at like this in the same kind of wavy form. Looking back, could did anyone roll? Someone rolled pretty good. What was the highest roll? Sorry. 24?
224s. I think Rock had a 24 in.
24. I'll give it to you. It would have been 25, but I'll give it to you. They are communicating telepathically to somebody.
I
Who
mean,
is it?
The bug person.
when you say he flipped me over, was I upside down?
You crashed, man. Yeah, you were.
Yeah. When he flips me over, my head kind of like falls out of my shell, and since I guess I have a concussion, I just vomit, and then look up. I'm like, you're big. What happened?
They look down at you. Kind of crack a grin. Sighs. Puts their hand down to kind of help you get up.
I just shake my head. Nope. I live here now. I don't feel so good.
They shrug, and then they leap away from you. And as they're leaping, you see them like put their shield up, their scimitar up, and then they're just landing with their glaive out. And they look at Pume, who's wide-eyed.
Pew Lamb, I think you said.
Pew Lamb. I keep saying Pume. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
okay, I don't either.
Pew Lamb. Sorry. I'm getting it mixed up with something else. I think maybe his original name was Pume, and I didn't.
There's
that's probably what it was.
Paime is from something, but I don't remember what.
That might be where I'm getting it mixed up too. So, but yeah. So Pew Lamb looks at him, uncorks their gourd. In this case, takes a good glunk, 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 and one more glunk for a measure. Corks it. So, yeah.
At this point, Davis is coming back and assessing the carnage, and then I'm looking for P Lamb to be like, I can help you fix the carts and stuff, but I mean, I don't have carpenter's tools with me, but I know my way around them. If you
Quite
got
alright.
if you got a couple sets,
Help is welcome.
yeah, I'm happy to.
We definitely travel spares, and I don't know how we're gonna salvage that cart. And you just look at it, and rock just went straight through the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do my best, but you know.
You're not the only one that's going to be working
Yeah.
on it.
Just put a hammer in my hands and I'll go to work.
Yeah, kind of like put a hammer on your
Yeah,
friend's head.
You
too.
know, it's not the first time that all of us thought that. But trust me, you want him around. He knows what he's. I mean, it's real hard for me to say what I was about to say. I was about to say he knows what he's doing. He does know what he's doing, but he's just gotta work stuff out sometimes.
Right.
That was fluke. I've never seen that happen. That's nutty. But you can tell when he gets it working, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, if we all survive to see that.
Come on.
So, they. Okay. Insight check.
Is he inside checking me, or is he?
You insight check him because he's going to.
sure.
I need to fix something.
13.
I think his is a +5.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He intimidates you in that moment. He's not taking shit in this case.
All right, man. Okay.
Day 1. Night number 1.
Well, yeah. I'll talk to him.
We're gonna lose a day repairing.
Yep. Understood. I'll talk to him. Is that okay?
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, we're a team here.
Yep.
I just
You're right.
expect the know-nothings to do better.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. God damn it. In that moment, I so very much want him to call us by our real name, but I definitely can't. you know.
Hey, Davis, I'm gonna head back to where we were studying and see if I can find some tools with the the wagon or the caravan or something like that. I'll get back with you
Cool.
soon.
Get your people up and make sure they start helping, gathering anything that's broken, anything that's displaced. We need to put it in
You got
the
it.
catalog where things are.
Menagerie, quick team meeting, real quick. Gather around.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure at this point I'll notice we're short one.
I wanna roll back
Short one.
time.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
So
Wait, where's
so
Drednar?
Let Carlos do
a
the
Yeah,
certain
Carousel's gotta do
a
it.
certain spell uses verbal, somatic, and material. I know he is a very stealthy person. Is there any chance any of us noticed him
before.
spelling up? Maybe we wouldn't be able to follow him after he ensorcelled himself, but
But I also would have teleported 30 feet away when you never would have seen that happen.
Good use of the word ensorcel. Sukiya, fire
Ooh.
today.
He's already got inspiration, okay?
I know.
Double inspiration.
You
Double
can't do that. You just
storage.
give it out. You just give it away.
Yeah, you can give it to some. Yeah. Okay. I'm just reading. Let me just catch up real quick on. All right.
Actually,
I'll do this. What is your passive perception?
19.
19. Okay. And then, what is Dragnar's passive perception? Passive stealth.
Probably like 30 or some shit.
No, it's 18.
plus
before-
no, it's plus 8. Plus 8.
What's
It's 18,
8?
so-
18. 18 versus 19. Was that what it was? Sorry.
Nice.
18 plus. Yeah, I guess so.
18 versus 19. Okay. So I will give you the chance to spot it. You can give me a perception check at disadvantage because Dragnar was planning on this. This isn't something that he just did. There was
Is this
machinations.
perception?
Yes, for
Karos only.
Karos.
Oh, for Karis.
Yeah.
Perception disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. You just
That
gotta
just
beat
means
his
that
cat. You have to
Twice
beat.
twice
yes,
the chance to get a 3.
Yes. Actually, in a sense, yes, it's true.
Ah.
Well, you still beat his passive. So you see a figure at one point, and then you lose sight of them, and then you just kind of take a moment and you see that they definitely shunted to a different location. Now, what that means to you, up to you.
I
But
think he would probably have, depending on the timeline between him going away and all hell breaking
Pandemonium.
loose, he probably would try to go see if he could see, maybe go to the spot, see if they left anything behind. Like, was it, maybe didn't know that was Dragnar, but like, it was around where he had all of his stuff, and now his stuff isn't there, or just I'd begin the investigation process.
so when you
Not running after him, but just being like, let's go check stuff out until craziness occurs.
Yes. So you are astute. You go pick up. You quickly lose sight of the individual, and that might be it's due to the pass without a trace, right? They manage to get out of line of sight. They do it, and then they slink into the shadows. Though you don't ever recognize that it is Dragnar himself while you're doing the investigation. So you go walk over. You do some investigatory work, and you're like, oh. And you might even call out, hello, someone, I saw you, but there's no response. And you begin to just kind of backtrack along the way. And this individual is very good about covering up their steps and leaving a very light foot trace. However, we'll say that it's not perfect, and your passive is enough to pick up on just a little bit, and you follow what could be the person's original trail, and it's over by one of the tents that are set up for your group, and you kind of go to the tent, flap it open, and you see some of Rock's belongings, just the stuff that he keeps on his shelves, they're just kind of propped up within that tent. And then you hear the pandemonium go, and you turn around, and that's where your focus is disrupted.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then now we'll fast forward to we're missing somebody.
Yeah.
There is.
Menagerie,
Where
circle
did
up.
Dreadnought go?
Yeah.
I think he may have stepped out.
Oh, like,
Like,
do you gonna go
like
hunt or something?
I don't
maybe
know.
he'll come back.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't think much of it until he didn't show up after all of that.
Yeah, with that noise, you'd think he'd come running looking for a fight or something.
But whatever I
Yeah.
saw was sneaky enough to be him, I guess.
I was pressing so you saw anything, right?
I guess that
Anyway.
should have been my first clue.
Yeah, no. And I'm kind of like, Rock, are you still in your shell at this moment?
So, Rock is, to clarify, he said he's heaving and he's staying in his shell.
Okay. Does
I'm
Rock
going to,
come when I ask for everybody to circle up?
Nope. Rock can't really stand right now.
Fair enough. Okay.
Just head hurts, dizzy, body hurts, sticking head out, throwing up every now and then, kind of burnt out on magic. Just
think we should-
not having a good time.
I think we should shift our little group over there a little bit. I don't think he's not gonna.
Yeah.
So, real quick, for
sure.
the next 24 hours, you are dazed. So, a dazed creature cannot take reactions and has disadvantage on ability checks and dexterity saving throws. Melee attacks against the creature have advantage. The creature's own attacks rolls have disadvantage. When a dazed creature attempts to cast a spell other than a cantrip, they must roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect and the spell slot is wasted. When a dazed creature takes the dash action, they must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, which you do at disadvantage because you are dazed, or fall prone.
Interesting.
I posted it in the Materia channel for you.
Brutal.
Cool.
Yeah, let's
Now you
go
guys may.
catch up. But anyway, yeah, as we head over, yeah, we're not making real good friends here, guys. But you know, obviously they still need us, so we're not in trouble yet. But we're not on great ground. So let's try and be nice, lay a bit low, keep it quiet, and help where we can. Because this is a bit of a mess. We're gonna try and fix it up. Hey, Rock, buddy, you okay? That was a big collision you had there, bud.
That didn't work quite how I planned.
Not, but I can't wait to see when it works, man.
Did I hurt anyone?
Yeah, you know, a couple bumps and bruises,
Oh,
but
it was kind of close, yeah.
you know, mostly I think you just spooked the horses and kind of smacked some of the carts. But I think everybody's pretty much fine. The horses are good now. Al and me and one of the other heralds, I think, got them. But are you okay?
Yeah. I'll live. I think. I don't know.
Okay, you need. I mean, you can just chill here as long as you want, but if you need any help. But yeah, maybe let's not work on this for a little while. Maybe not even for the rest of the trip. I don't know, or until we get in their good graces again.
Okay.
You're fine.
I don't want to do any magic.
Yeah. Well. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. You're good. I'm gonna actually quickly just I'll pat him on the shell. Give him 2 hit dice worth of moment of courage. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're not doing anything. I'll give you all 4 of my.
Roll initiative.
four merit
I
dice for me. That's 19 health that you get back.
19,
wait. I have
and
a
then
thing and I
using
couldn't find it.
Song of
Uh,
Rest.
yeah.
Good.
I'm just going
I
to
want you to
make
get used to this. Good.
Oh, that's
this.
right. It's a
What
reaction
I
now,
put
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got a reaction
Da-da-da.
component to it. Yeah.
If anybody spends hit die or to regain health outside of a long or short rest, you can use reaction to further increase the regained hit die by 1d6. Okay.
It
It's
would
not
be what's Silent
a
Gear
1d10.
1d10. Yeah.
Okay. And it's just the 1d10 is not based on quantity of hit die, is
No,
what I'm
it's
reading.
it's
So
a
yeah,
healing instance.
so you can
So,
spend up
Okay.
to 4 hit dice if you like,
Plus
and
1d10.
a d10, right?
Me, I got a D10 and up to 4 hit dice.
Yep,
yeah,
Okay.
and 19 on top of that because that's
and 19, right, from my
And then I
merit
got.
dice.
Oh, I'll do a D10 for 2. And I'm back up there.
so you're up at 21 HP healed already.
Yeah, 21. That'll be enough that I just kind of like, thanks guys. I think I need a nap, and I just like,
Yeah.
head just tucks in, and within 30 seconds, there's absolute just the craziest snoring you've ever heard.
Cool.
He's gonna have a headache when he wakes up.
Let's make sure we check on him, and let's keep an eye out for Dragnar. He should be back. I'm gonna go talk to Pule.
Yeah. I'm gonna go gather those tools so we can get started in a minute.
As you head towards Pilam, Karos stops you midway, basically.
Yeah.
Look, we've been together for a while now. I still am the person with this team who's been here the least, so I don't feel like it's my place to stay. But I think you need to be more stern with him. The
Talking
amount
about
of
Rock?
times, yes, the Rock.
Yeah.
I know he does not mean it maliciously, but despite his intellect, he's constantly making decisions that put not just us who couldn't, take it, but it is our job to protect these people. And yeah, we got lucky. Just some structural damage. What would we have told? What would we have told him if people had died? I mean, the amount of power that unleashed just now is insane. That's like something when we were fighting the dragon. And I know that he's been your ally and companion for a long time. But how long until we're not lucky and someone gets hurt in the line of fire? I mean, when there's not even a need for the line of fire.
The whole time.
Accidents happen, mistakes happen. I'd be willing to look past this if there weren't so many.
Yeah, the whole time you're talking, Davis realizes he's being lectured, and he's kind of staring off into the middle distance. Not in a disrespectful way, just in a kind of resigned way. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I hear you, I do, and for the most part, I agree. I think for Rock's sake, though, right now, I don't think he needs that. But you're right. We need to follow up.
That's fine. We have more pressing things to do now. That's not what I was hoping for tonight. The reason I bring this to you is you're a core of this group. People look to you. People, we all have our strengths. But I feel like you are the core of this group. You're a foundation. And so it would mean, at least in my opinion, I feel like it would mean more coming from you versus he just kind of like spreads his arms wide, looks at himself and says, and kind of gestures around.
I appreciate
Well,
that.
I'll get to work, but
And,
I just
hey, it doesn't matter when you joined. I mean, we've been through tons. Like, yeah, I met him a couple months before you, but we're all menagerie. It doesn't matter. But I do, so I
Alright.
value that. Thank you very much.
Hey,
All right, I'll head over and start
hey,
lifting heavy things.
Davis, guys. And Al walks up. He's got something over his shoulder. He's got a piece of paper in his hands. Um, back at the wagon, I found a letter. It's signed from Dregnar.
Okay. What does it say?
Um, Al will motion for. I guess it's Sedge is the last one. Separate if at all. Rock's asleep.
Yeah, have to tell Rock.
Says he had to head out somewhere else. He got some info from the Shadow Walkers. It's a lead on his mother. That's party number one. And he got a task to look into a historical dig site. So maybe he's going further out west too. That's separate. Then here it says, Rock, keep yourself safe. Huh. Davis, make sure Rock doesn't get himself hurt.
Oh shit.
Huh. Huh.
That's just too perfect.
Huh.
And I typed
Al.
this up like 3 hours ago.
So good.
Yeah, and that's why
If
it's
I'm
so
if I'm
perfect.
still there, if I'm still in the vicinity, I just kind of like look at him, look at the paper, look at him, be like, hmm? I don't say anything, but I'm just kind of like, hmm.
No, we'll say
I'll,
if it says
I'll definitely would have tagged
Karos,
everyone down.
if it says Karos, make sure to lecture Davis about being a leader of the group, and if it says
Oh,
Al,
that'd be
Well,
perfect.
metaphorically, it could.
And it says, Al, my tentacle-faced broccoli head, continue being you. And Al sheds a single tear. That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me. No, no. Sej, don't lose your
Mhm.
pants, and stop spending so much money.
All right.
What? What's the use of money if you don't use it? Then it's just heavy pocket change.
So as a Dregnar. Then it says, Karos, power slam someone for me?
yeah,
And he'll kind of just like you'll see his head start to look back to Rock, but he'll shake it off.
nah.
And if I may interrupt, Karis, that moment when he says power slam someone for you, you remember looking at Rock's tent, and because of your keen eye and picking it up, you were disrupted. There were articles of that Dreadnought left behind.
Ooh.
There was like the pauldron that you've seen him wear, a book.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Al has some stuff over his shoulder. What I imagine is a bindle, and he flips it over and says, the letter was attached to this as well." He unwraps it, and Dragnar left a lot of his stuff for us, I guess.
Like he
Um,
has all those smaller bits in that now, and the big bits he left over with Rock's stuff.
there's big bits too. Sheesh.
Yeah. I kind of split him up into two when he told me what he did, but I got you. So yeah, the
Gotcha.
stone is the Dreamer Stone is with like all the smaller bits. The Dreamer Stone is with you guys.
I assume he kept his sash.
Yeah, the sash
Yes.
and the Vanta Black
And the Vanta
are
Black, okay.
his. He left the Dreamer Stone and the Green Dragon.
Oh, the Hedgecrafter.
Pauldron. Oh shit. Everything here is bigger, so let me think real quick. It would have been the Dreamstone and the letter, and then the letter. It would. I'm kind of saying it would be his other belongings are with Rock, and when you go to there, you'll see the mortar and pestle, the Hedgecrafter's collection,
Ah,
manuscript of Beast and Herb, which was originally Marb's, the Pauldron of the Savage Age, and the Green Dragon Despoiler Bone Shield.
Wow.
And they're
okay.
all just propped up with rock stuff.
We like I don't we learned about his mother that whole thing when he was fighting off the curse or something. I think, right? He said he saw something, saw his mother. I don't know.
Sounds right.
Hmm.
James, if you wish to chime in, you can tell them whatever you
Yes.
think they would remember. Feel free.
'Cause I went in detail on this. I had said that whenever I was in that alternate plane, this kind of representation of my life and where I'm going, where I'm heading, where I've been, what I've done, all simultaneously. Uh, my brother had told me that I had a mother and there was a gravestone.
That's right. This is when you were fighting like your mirror image or something, right?
Yes, when I
Okay.
was fighting my mirror image, yes.
Yeah.
And that led me to, and I've been talking with Adam on the side about this for months now, about investigating. Like, if you guys will remember, out of game, I get two visions a night,
Right.
but I'd only share one vision sometimes
Yep.
because I was investigating my mother.
Eh.
And for clarity, because it's gonna be, I don't mind sharing this like behind the DM screen. His Ragnar sees the individual as his brother that he sees. It's more complicated than that. It's more of like
I mean, he
an
called Kodiak
entity
his
that,
brother, and we know that's not really his brother.
yeah. So that's why I'm just clarifying. It's an entity that had interactions with his mother at some point.
It's his
That
father.
no. Like it's not like that. It's in. It goes in his mother's backstory, and for some reason that entity lingers. And Dragnar doesn't even realize this part, but I don't mind sharing that right now.
Okay.
So he's right there.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I would have preferred if he said goodbye, but this is very Dragnar. I get it.
Remember the last
Very.
time I did the exact same thing?
Oh, I know.
You know,
This is like
I
the
left a
third
note
time.
with Rock. No, I left a note with Rock.
Karos,
Oh
it's
yeah.
funny. It's funny how I can relate that before you, it wasn't shortly. Well, I joined them shortly before you did, actually, so not too far off. But I already feel like this has happened a bunch of times, you know? So, I mean, I'm not really that worried that Dregnar's gone, you know? Isn't that weird?
If nothing else, he can certainly take care of himself.
Yeah, he'll just, like, pop up in the best, you know?
Yeah, I do agree with Davis though. Someday I'm hoping we'll get a proper goodbye, but it's very very on brand for him.
Fuck you.
Maybe he's like some of those other people that I've met. Maybe goodbye isn't really, you know, easy to say, because you don't really want to say goodbye. So maybe
He
it isn't
was
goodbye.
he was pretty emotional.
Do we add this to the Dregnar goodbye letter book? I think Rock has it.
And you know,
um,
I could just send him a message. He can't really run away from my
Oh,
peering
snap.
mind.
Nice. I'm sure he would love that, my friend.
I'm sure he would hate that. So I'm gonna leave him alone for at
Yeah, I
least
was kidding.
24 hours.
It would be funny as hell though.
did you guys leave Rockside, or are you guys still kind of gathered
I think
around
we're
Rock?
I
I think we're
Okay.
30, 60 feet away. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Al, when
started
you
a fire and put rock on top of it.
gotcha. Like Al, when
So
you look over, like peer over at Rock for a moment, he's still tucked in a shell. You get the sound that he's snoring, but there is a little glass vial placed on his shell, balancing. Looks like a
what
potion.
is
Looks like a potion.
It's
guys?
poison.
What is this?
Don't do it.
It's mine now. What is this? Now it's
It's a
gonna.
potion of concussion correction. He knew this was gonna happen.
Well, there's
Concussion
was it
correct.
3 lines in this letter that say he knew it was gonna happen? This guy's prophecies, his shadow prophecies.
Yeah.
I'll
So
uh, I'll walk over and pick it up.
pick it up. It's a simple glass vial. Comes to a more round base. Has a stopper with a cord on it, so you could plug it and not lose the punk, and then not lose the top on it.
Nice.
Um, the healing potion.
Ah. Huh. Am,
And then when you look
I
at
mean,
it, you kind of hold it up in the air. There is a fire here, and you see on the bottom of the glass, return to opal when consumed.
ah, huh. Looks like we just still have some headway making some friends here. I'm gonna kneel down and try to look inside the hole where Rock's head will be.
You just cacophony of snoring.
I'm just like in the blast radius of the snore. It's like a cannon. Wow.
You have
I'll
your wand of noises, just saying.
I use all 5 charges to pull this
Okay, that's fine.
to store
You
snores.
have you have a lot of snoring sounds.
Wake him up now, or let him wake up on
Ooh,
his own.
24 medicine check. Just
Oh,
before I'm about to head to work, to go help work out on stuff. Oh, by the
that's impressive.
way, if he's got a concussion, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to sleep those off.
Oh, thank
I
you.
was getting ready to say the exact same thing, but I wasn't gonna.
Ew.
Oh yeah, you rolled a
Yeah,
20 on it
Yeah,
because of that.
yeah,
Nice.
What a perfect time to.
Al looks over his shoulder. He's like, "Oh, you don't say." He'll twirl the wand.
okay.
Step
Yeah,
back. Step back 10 feet.
Dueling snores go off, basically. Jeez. Yeah, it's really weird hearing a blasting siren of snoring going off where it's supposed to be like echoing through a shell, but then it doesn't echo, so it goes wild and loose. You guys are really disturbing everyone that's here.
Why won't he wake up?
Guys,
Yeah,
guys, we
yeah.
just
No, no. See, Adam, I see it the other way. They just saw what Rock did by accident. Could they imagine what he could do when he actually wanted to focus his power on and protect them?
Sure.
that was the angle that Davis was trying to sell to Pulin.
Yeah, and
to, to protect
he
them with raw destruction.
so yeah, Al, right now, if you want, you can mark down that you are holding a. It would. It's specifically a crystal vial from Opal, but you can say the contents of it is a healing potion.
Okay. Um, if Rock doesn't wake up from this, whatever this symphony is, I would just leave it next to where his head would pop out. Um, for him to, well,
No,
yeah, he's
I
not
would
supposed to be sleeping.
say with Karos's medicine check, if you wish to, Karos, you can wake him up. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, we'll splash some water in there,
Yes.
clean out the vomit.
Now, like, why? Oh, I feel like I hit a
Head
wall.
injuries. You did several. Head injuries and sleeping don't go hand in hand. So I know you don't feel great, but probably try to busy yourself. You don't need to move around, but don't fall asleep. You might not wake up.
I, but it hurts.
Life is
We got a
pain, my
little.
friend.
Ugh.
That's a good point. But from our new friends, we've got a little something to help you out.
I've got like my head half out, one eye open, kind of like
I'll help.
winking.
I'll help like uncork it and move it towards your mouth.
Uh, oh, that doesn't smell great. Is it gonna help?
That just means it's stronger.
Okay,
It
sure.
means it works better.
Oh, I trust you guys. I'll down it.
Okay. Uh, you regain 8 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And when you finish drinking it, you see the words on the bottom of the vial. That's kind of like you're seeing double-sided, but there's words under it, but backwards because of how you're drinking it. And you turn it over and it says, "Return to Opal."
I just stare at it.
Doesn't make sense. I agree. Dragnar, I will go ahead and move your token onto another layer.
I put transparent, they can see through me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We could always see through you, Dragnar.
All right.
That's deep. That's very deep.
Yeah.
That is- So with the damages and with the additional hands, though. So Rock out of commission for the evening, trying to stay up. As you guys are helping uh, put spare wheels on wagons, calm down the horses, um, make face with the people you are charged with protecting. Um, you take note of the three other protectors. So yes, I shared an image that is the inspiration for 14 in the Menagerie channel. It is a she. And something I didn't make clear, which is my apologies. Her shield, she wears it as a hat, so it's on her head as a hat. Um, uh, Opal, when you finally get a good look at her, she is a deep gnome, so a dark, very dark, almost like charcoal gray uh, colored gnome. Uh, she has a. Uh, you guys pick up on it fairly quickly. She has a book on her. She's got like a book holder, and it kind of gives you vibes of something that you see with Rock. Likely, likely has some magical capabilities, and you do get confirmation with her magical abilities as she is manipulating arcane energies to help move and lift things while you are assisting. Uh, she happens to know mending, so she is
Hey.
being very helpful in that.
Woohoo.
Um, but you are now going to be a full day behind because of the natural one. That being said, though, can I get charisma checks from everyone that's left in the group? If you are proficient in any form of persuasion or performance, you can give yourself proficiency in that.
When you
Expertise apply.
say everyone in the group, you don't mean Rock, right?
No,
Charisma's not.
Rock.
Oh no.
Everyone is doing a.
And if you
Remember,
have
you can portent it.
expertise,
Then
I
yes,
got
you
a
can use
concussion. I
expertise.
don't know what a portent is.
Yeah, no, I'm allowing you to game it if you wish to, but I appreciate the commitment to roleplay. All right, 21 is good.
I'll use
Ooh.
my inspiration on it.
Can I
Go
lucky
for it.
this?
Yes, you can. It's a roll. You can lucky it.
Neat.
Taros, very good with the natural 20 with the inspiration.
nice.
Phew.
All right.
I leave the camp.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Well,
So
I guess Rock's
that's
gonna
a
be
1.
playing Syl from now on.
Okay.
I
Syl's
don't
gonna
think
join the
they're
group.
gonna like me very much.
Yeah, Rock, you feel. Yeah, you're beating yourself up, right? I guess this is the best way to look at it. You do stumble a few times because you're still getting used to your condition.
Do we need a Sej?
Holding. Oh yeah, Sej, if you can.
What's that?
Charisma.
Sorry, what?
Just a
Oh, Chris.
charisma check. If you are proficient in either persuasion or
Which you are.
performance, you can roll it with your proficiency bonus.
So yeah, D20 plus 5.
Booyah! Why isn't rolling everything as advantage?
Just rolling
It's just a
twos.
setting.
That's fine. Yeah, it's a setting that you have. 16. Surprisingly, 16, 21 with natural 20, 21. Yeah, you
30,
guys.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are able to turn the mood with the next day as you are coordinatingly and professionally, and if this was a battle, you guys would be winning, essentially, kind of thing. But you work together very well to amend what has happened in the previous evening. So actually, let me move my calendar forward because I do want to track a calendar.
At some point,
So it is.
Davis would clearly inform Pulam that Dragnar's gone. So he had something more important to tend to, but we're just as strong. Well, I won't say we're just as strong without him, but we're plenty strong to keep going.
Is he coming back?
I don't, probably not for this. I mean, he has come back many times. He's done things like this, but
Okay.
this sounds like a bit of a more extended absence, is my guess.
Interesting. All right.
So apologies.
Hmm. I'll accept it later if you don't mind.
No problem.
Uh, yeah. All right. Um, very well. Well, the good news is, thanks to everyone's efforts, we managed to salvage all the carts. We're gonna do one night of rest again, and we will get going. The good thing is we didn't get too far, so I sent 14, and she went all the way back to Whitlaw and got us some more supplies, spare wheels, because I have a feeling we're gonna need them again. So we should be good. Um, good job in getting your people to well, save face.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
Hmm. All right. Well, make sure you guys eat dinner. Make sure you get some rest. Uh, this is the next evening, by the way. Just letting you guys go because you guys spent the entire day repairing stuff and gathering stuff. Um, and make sure your carapace friend there realizes that everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, he's aware. It just hits him pretty hard when it has such a negative impact. That's the thing with it. He's so capable and powerful that, like, when things go right, they go really right, but sometimes when they go wrong, they can go pretty wrong. And it's hard on him.
I
He's young, frankly. He doesn't know a whole lot outside of this life yet.
Well, I'm aware. I read the write up on how you handled yourselves in the vault. So I know all of you are capable. If he's part of the group, I know he's capable. And well, make sure he talks to Opal at some point.
Sure.
She could teach him a thing or two.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of cut from the same cloth. And he was real reluctant to kind of start down this path of, you know, like, so his book, which, I mean, that's where the spells and stuff come from, right? I think, I don't know. I've seen him writing in there and working on stuff. But at first he was saying he couldn't even read it, so it was weird. But now he spends
So
a
he
lot of time with
stole
it.
it from someone?
No, I don't. Well, I can't say for sure he didn't, but I don't think so. That doesn't seem right.
No. Curious to find out his story then. Again,
Me too.
Us too.
Yeah.
oh, listen. Make sure he's not some sort of Debbie Downer for the rest of the trip. Get his mood and spirits up. We got multiple days of double time ahead of us. Because honestly, I wanted to make this trip in 7 days.
We can make it 8.
There is a very, very cozy bed that I am waiting to get into when we get to West Green.
Alright.
So you can read between the lines. You know exactly what that means. So let's go.
Yeah. I will say at
Um,
some point that evening, if Rock is amenable to it, I would mention like, hey, Pew made a pretty good suggestion. Have you met Opal? The little
yes, not directly.
yeah, you might. She can be easy to miss. She's smaller, pretty dark complexion. Um, but she might be a good person to swap stories with. I think she does a
I
lot of
think
what you
so.
do.
I don't think anybody wants to meet me right now.
I think she,
I
you
know.
know, I mean,
People are
Pew recommended it, and it's his group, so
yeah, everybody I pass is either glaring at me or walking away quickly.
uh,
Except you guys.
Can Al be there?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah,
This is
freeform.
freeform.
Yeah.
You guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and say, "Yeah, Dingus, did you read the bottle?
There's a what bottle?
I didn't get."
Yeah, it didn't make sense. I don't know what an opal is.
I bet.
That's what.
I'm
That's
gonna.
the
S-
person.
I'm. I smack Rock upside the head. Rock,
It's
you're
a
smarter than
capital
this.
O. It means something. It's a name.
Stop being stubborn. I mean,
He's also, he's
you,
also
Rock,
concussed.
you of all people, I'm sure you don't believe in coincidences, right? Like this is, just go talk to her. Jeez.
I just want to sleep, and I want the world to not be shaking.
It'll pass. You'll be fine. You know what? If not tonight, promise me sometime in the next few days,
Yeah, not tonight. I'll make sure she gets her vial back.
and you'll talk to her.
I
And I don't mean
I-
just hi. Here's your vial.
have you met me? I talk to anyone.
It's true. So come, yeah, be the old Rock. Come on.
Okay,
Can I find where was that?
so loud.
Also, no sleeping. Cars taught me sleep is bad. Got my eye on you.
It's already. This is
This
the
is the next day.
night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
almost you're almost over your days then, I assume.
you're almost over your days. Yeah.
Yeah, I just need a little more time. Nobody's happy with me.
I mean, no, you know what? I think people are
That's a-
excited to see what you can do in a pinch, but for the moment, just keep it on the down low.
Yeah, that one maybe goes back to the drawing board.
But I'm
before I
excited.
try it again.
I am excited. I mean it. But yeah, you got to just pick and choose something like that. Maybe in a more controlled environment, not so much surrounded by a bunch of people.
I mean, did you see how far away I started?
Honestly, I didn't.
Oh,
And Rock, that's when you realized how close you got eventually because of your frustration. You didn't realize it, and you're like, wait.
no,
Oops.
wait, no. I started far away. Then it wasn't working. I got mad. And yeah,
It's okay.
Well, mistakes happen.
Yep.
That's what it means to be alive.
everyone hates me though. I don't like that.
That's another thing that means to be alive.
I mean,
You're gonna piss some people off. But the best thing you could do about that is to talk to people. And at least one of them wants to talk to you. You could either do that
Yeah.
now or tomorrow.
Yeah, I still don't feel that great. I'll talk to her tomorrow. To her, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Opal says she.
yes, a bull is a she. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll find her tomorrow. Can I have like a good sleep now?
Sure.
No, let's talk for another hour.
See you loud.
All right.
Guys are so cruel.
So, the next evening takes place. Says you really are itching to go west because you missed a day.
Wake up
But
and get. Wake up at right when the sun wakes up, like creases over the countryside. I'm gonna wake everybody up.
that's
It's time to go.
that is fine by me. Um, so you guys hit the road and you guys are traveling. And the I need I guess since Ragnar's not here, ooh, I need Al, Davis, Karos, and
Sage.
Sej to roll me d20s
Oh.
for the next sets of travel. And if something happens, something happens.
Boom.
Okay.
We die. We die.
Wah.
What
Okay.
are we rolling again?
Gadoosh.
Just a
I
D20.
got the same
Oh,
result.
freaking Al. Jesus.
Okay.
Well, that's not a slash.
Nailed it. I see 20.
Yeah, just roll
Go-
/20 and
Go
then.
team.
Oh, okay. Damn, you guys
Okay. No,
suck.
nothing bad. All right.
Do we need a rock roll?
Oh wow. Mm,
Wait, did you say me?
oh
too?
yes. Yeah. Yes. Rock as well, please.
Oh no.
Rock and roll.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Wait. No. No. I said not rock yet. Sorry.
I
Not
thought you said
Ragnar,
not
rock.
Dragnar. Oh, not Dragnar or rock. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I meant yeah. Okay. So the next day, so 2 rolls. Okay. So the next day is not as fast as you guys would like. Still realizing that there's some repairs on the carts that are needed a little bit of touching up. So I'm just gonna use Davis as a marker. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day
Davis, come
4, day
Yeah,
5.
come
But then you do make a double pace on one of the days. 1,
You're
2, 3,
welcome.
4, 5. Can I get all 5 of you to roll one more d20 each? And I need to move the calendar 5 days forward.
Taking all the
Now
good
that you say all
rolls.
5, does that mean me too?
Yeah.
Yes, all 5.
Dragnar is the only not all 5 now. God damn it, Al.
Yeah.
Is better.
It's better technically.
I'm improving.
Oh, Carlos, no.
20.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, is this one?
Yo!
Because I'm not changing the Nirvana die for this. Okay, 4.
Rock.
Alright, cool.
Wait. Oh, you rolled it in person.
Yeah, I rolled in person.
Oh, we
rolled a
do
Oh,
need it.
that's-
We need
yeah,
another
that's true.
Sage.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. One more.
This one, it's not a.
Alright.
Come on, baby.
Oh my
Oh, it was
God.
a 19 and then it made a 1. No.
Why did you do this? Okay.
I didn't do it. The dice did it.
Cool. We are really not gonna meet Ben or no, I'm kidding. Okay, so we are definitely going to need to take a break because I'm gonna have to set some stuff up. On the ride, it's good. The ride is mostly good. Karos and Davis give you guys another double day. So let me jump over to the one that you guys were on. So you guys make it to West Green. In on wait, that can't be right.
Yeah, we had 2 double days. I mean, makes sense.
You guys literally make it on Brisson Day. That's crazy. Okay.
I mean, that actually is about what I expected, right? It was 9 days ish.
Yeah, but I just wasn't expecting
That's
that.
pretty fucking funny though.
David
Any-
turned on the crystal ball. Has the
Any messages from my boys back in Whitlock? I guess it's the morning
I'll
of.
think about that later. Yeah. So you guys make it to. Yeah. So you decide that
Wait a minute.
pushing hard, moving through the evenings. We can certainly backtrack and role play some of the possible events that had occurred on the days of travel, but for the sake of propelling the story forward right now. You make it and you're cresting over a small hill that before you see a city, um, one of which pales in comparison to the size of Whitlaw. Uh, but it's established. It looks like it's been standing true for a while. And um, as you approach it from the east, heading west, you do cross some farm fields and a number of wooded areas to the north of you. The construction is of river stone made into with with mortar. You do see thatch and straw and wood accompanying different buildings that are being constructed. A few towers, but when I say towers, they're not like giant looming structures, but a few towers in the distance. And as your caravan begins to approach, you see smoke on the other side of town building up and the smell of burning. And that's where we're going to take a break.
No!